Are we there yet?
We're almost there. It's not that much farther. Got through Crossroads, so we're most of the way. So, what other things should we talk about for breakfast? I've already had breakfast, so I'm okay. We had scrambled eggs and a muffin this morning. No hash browns. Very disappointed about that one, but I blame Rocket. He got what he wanted. Mrs. Gimpy understands muffled Gimpy. I mean, Veronica understands muffled Gimpy? Because that wasn't Mrs. Gimpy talking. Now, that'd be kind of cool if we get Veronica to use Mrs. Gimpy's voice. Kind of creepy, too, but he meant for it. The creepy part is when sometimes Mrs. Gimpy will come in and she's talking to me when Veronica's saying something to me, or Veronica will respond to something that Mrs. Gimpy says because she does that. And I tell Mrs. Gimpy, wait a minute, hold a second. The voice is talking to me, and she goes, oh, that woman again? Near miss? Nah, we didn't die.
Well met.
There's no good trade supply stuff here. Yeah, we can.
Go in peace.
That woman that lives in her head, yes. That would definitely go over quite well. You have to go, oh, yeah, it's not too far.
Don't follow the wrong ghost wolf. I'm coming. Too many shamans.
Yes. So, I think... Wind Fury effect, that's the... What is that exactly? So it's... Each has a 20% chance of granting 2 extra attacks with 60 extra melee attack power. So that talent is the attack power. Yes. Let's go for the two-handed stuff. If I ever find something to use. Of course, now I have to learn how to use them, don't I? And they're automatically. They are there automatically. Cool. Because I already know the one-handed stuff. Now I just have to find a weapon that I can actually use.
Just learning a talent gave you the ability to use them? That's cool.
Well, I think it's based on... Because I already knew the one-handed axes and one-handed maces. And I think that's how it works. And it says allow you to use two-handed axes and two-handed maces. So I'm guessing you don't have to pay for it. Now I have to pick up some two-handed weapons somewhere. Oh, your friend. Alright, these guys have no idea what they're getting into, do they? They say he was in the cave or outside the tunnel.
I think outside.
It looks like he's outside. This one?
I think on the other side.
Yeah, it looks like it's the other side. That pathway's not too easy to get up. It's not.
Greetings, adventurer. Is there something I can help you with? The days and nights grow colder throughout the world as goblins rape the land, and the night elves point fingers at the younger races. The Forsaken and Orcs are not the only ones to blame for the hardships found throughout Kalimdor and Lordaeron.
Ashenvale.
Many of the intelligent races
Ah.
have contributed to the world's pain. Dorn knows this,
Yeah,
and
it's
he
right
has sent you
south
to
of
me because you have
Linda's
shown the
Reap.
attributes necessary to realize it also.
Through tunnel or back
Now
to
you stand before
Sunrock
Braug.
and fly?
You have passed Dorn's tests and now you seek to pass your next trial. Very good. But up until now, your challenges have
Who
been
we going
Going
clear.
to
after?
the east.
It is easy to test your body. Your
The
mind is another matter completely.
Legacy of the
I
Aspect.
shall explain it simply. Find the book I
In
named,
Ashenvale.
study it, and answer my question about its contents. What book, you must be
It's a little
asking?
cogwheel
The Legacy of
south
the
of
Aspect.
Linda
It
Repost.
can be found at the bottom of Dordaniel in southern Ashenvale.
Okay, I see it.
Protected
Okay.
by the dead
It'd
druids and
be
their
easier to go through the
slaves.
tunnel, I think. Might a little be dangerous, but it should be fun. Tunnels
Now
are.
it's the question, can we stay in Ghost Wolf in the tunnel?
I don't know. Dangerous is fun. Dangerous is always fun. Nope.
Nope.
Just noticed that Thunder Bluff buff. What I did. And yes, dangerous is always more fun, more exciting. And I think I have the money in the mail too. See that 5 times fast?
Yay.
Thunder Bluff buff, Thunder Bluff buff. I can't do it. I'm not gonna even try.
The Thunder buff.
Thunder Bluff buff. Gotta say it fast. If you don't say it fast, it's not worth it, and I can't do it fast, so. I expected guards over here. Buffalo. Bluffalo. It's Bluffalo. It's a Buffalo buff in Thunder Bluff. It's the bear I needed. Still need a stupid named bear in this area. Can't find him.
Come
This is-
on,
I think this is
you
a dead
pansy.
end.
Get back in there and fight.
Pretty sure this is a dead end. Not quite a dead end.
Oh, over here. Yep, here too.
I didn't get up to the road. So, what should we talk about now? This will be a little bit of a run. All the way over to the east side, it looks like. So your enhancement Shaman 2 as a tank, right?
Yeah, I have at the moment 21 enhancement and 8 in elemental.
Clear casting?
Which I can't reach before season 3 or part 3. Because
Oh,
I'm
not
already
enough points.
21 in, yeah.
Yeah.
I have convection to reduce mana usage because I use many shocks all the time, and I got the 3 points and in elemental warding to take some less fire frost nature damage. Because I'm the tank, I get hit all the time with all the shit.
That's your job as a tank. We could talk on Ashlands. Ashlands in Valheim? What's to talk about? It's not out yet.
I want to play it. Let's get it.
But it's not out yet.
Yep, not even in beta.
See? So we got a while to go still. Skimpy's home with the rocket. So do we even know what Ashlands is supposed to be about? And how bad are the boss fights going to be? Hey, Olis, welcome back. It's not all the time. You occasionally take a hit or two. And he does, and I can confirm that Aeolus does get smacked around a little bit from time to time. It's like, why is his health dropping? His health shouldn't be dropping. Why is it dropping? I'm supposed to be healing one person, not 2. Or 3. Could not talk on the weather then. I'm not talking about the weather. You want me to? Want me to stop by and check my mail and pick up the money?
Sure, why not?
Go.
We're doing the fresh start of Ashlands, right?
Do we want? Yeah, I guess we have to, don't we? No, you don't have to. But we should. That way
It's
we...
fun.
Well, it's also the best way to make sure you're not missing out on anything that might have been put in for the new stuff, or other parts, too.
Yep.
Lots of undead stuff is what I'm hearing. Wonderful. Okay, Mrs. Gimpy's here. I need to talk to her real quick. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, just in time. Okay, so we have to go to the bottom of this thing and kill something, right?
Yeah, I think so.
This is Test of Lore. Oh, these guys aren't hostile. Forsaken Dark... Oh, because they're Horde. So what are we actually supposed to be doing? Find the legacy of the aspects and return to Prague. Oh, never mind. Looks like it's down at the bottom. Oh, it's right here. Money laundering ain't cheap. No, it's not. That was supposed to be 30 gold. Actually, it wasn't that less than 30 gold, was it?
35, and yes, I take a hefty cut.
Oh, it was 35. That's right. It was less. Oof.
5 gold and more.
Just over a little bit, yeah. You take 5 gold, 25 silver. Somewhere around there, yeah.
That's still recharging.
It's it. Level 28 resist my ass.
Now we have to go back to Thousand Needles. Ugh.
Go back to the tunnel or fly from Splinter Tree and run back to the Tauren?
Yeah, that's probably a better way to go. Be faster. Uses sneaky elves. You make your money the honest way, farming Scarlet Monastery. Over and over and over again. Wow, I'm hitting every hidden elf out here. That's the floor. Oh, there's a book to read even. Ah, it's only one. No. A bunch of pages. Too bad the quest or the voice add-on doesn't read the books. Hey. Sharp talent. You're supposed to die. Sadly, not getting credit for that. Can't even skin it because someone didn't loot their stuff.
You can skin birds. Well, it's a half bird.
You can skin him, but whoever killed it, I think the guard might have killed it, so it's not lootable. Which means it's not skinnable. But I know it's skinnable because I've tried before and my skinning was too low. So.
Well, this forest can be confusing. Be careful out there.
Oh, you're wrong person.
Have a good one.
That's
Where
what
would
I
you like to
talk
fly to?
I would like to fly to Thousand Needles.
Dabu.
Only 9 silver.
Unrock?
Is that where we're supposed to be?
We have to go back to the Tauren and
Oh shit.
Stone Talon.
Where's the next closest spot? It's gonna be Barrens, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm flying over Baron's Crossroads to Sunrock.
I went to Stone Talon, and I don't know exactly where it's going to... It's probably going to put me in Crossroads for the nearest stop.
And jump off there and go Sunrock.
Yeah. Hopefully. So many quests. So many quests I haven't done. Sunrock will run through the tunnel much quicker than Thousand Needles. Yeah, a little bit quicker than Thousand Needles. But I thought that's where we needed to go. Because that's where we started. Ever mentioned how orange the Barrens are?
Good times.
Land? Land. There we go. Okay, so.
My wind riders are trained to fly quickly through the hot Barrens air.
So Sunrock, right? Sunrock.
Yep.
Spending all this money just flying around. Jeff, is there a faster way to travel? This is, well, yes. The fastest way to travel is teleportation. Warlocks can summon people to wherever they are, and mages can teleport to specific cities, the capitals. And then druids can teleport to a druid city, town, whatever. And of course everybody gets their little hearthstones where they can teleport back to wherever they're bound to, usually an inn, and certain place, either in a capital or an inn in different towns. But you can only be bound to one place at a time. And there's a 60-minute cooldown for most races or most classes. But Shaman, once they get to a certain level, get to use a what is it called?
Astral Recall.
Astral Recall. Which one is that? Astral Recall. It's a 15-minute cooldown instead of an hour, but it goes back to the same place as the Hearthstone. So you could actually get 2 places within an hour, or come back to the same place twice within the same hour. Actually, within 15 minutes. Twice within 15 minutes. Something like that. And last week I thought it was able to go to 2 different places. You know, you get your Hearthstone and then you get the Ancestral thing, but you don't. Ancestral is the same place, just faster. Wish it was the second one. But right now, druids are the only... Well, yeah, druids and mages are the only ones that can teleport to 2 different spots. And the warlock requires 2 other people to help him summon, so...
How may I aid you? May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Beings. With the Astral Recall, you can get back to your hearth 5 times an hour. The trouble is traveling far enough away from your hearth quickly enough to make it useful. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of situations where you need to go back to your Hearthstone 5 times in an hour. Ow. Anyway, doing the Test of Lore quest. Just a little bit of running. Should have give a Shaman Flying Wolf a Burning Crusade. Just saying. Flying Spirit Wolf. Wonder why they didn't give him a different spirit animal to fly around in. That'd have been too druid-like, wouldn't it?
What would work? What kind of animal?
Bird?
Spirit hawk?
Eagle? Hawk? Yeah, anything. I mean, that's what druids get, what? Raven? Owl?
Yep.
Owl. It's an owl, I think.
I think it's a raven.
Well, it's been a while. It's been a little while. Yeah, but they could have done easily an eagle or a hawk of some kind. I don't think it would have been. I don't think it's really impugning on the druids too much. It fits the shaman thing pretty well. So, but again, I'm surprised I never did it.
I've been expecting you. This is the book I named. There is hope you will answer my question correctly then, unless you've forgotten to study
Oh
its
god,
contents.
did we
When
learn
you
for
are
the
prepared,
test?
Speak to me again, and I shall ask a question of you. You have brought me the book, and now it is
Shit.
time for your question. Are you ready? Time is not an issue, adventurer.
Time is
So
not
do
an issue.
Feel pressured. You may take as long as you like to answer. What
Supposed to read the
brings you
book.
here?
Well, I think the answer is easy.
So the question is this, Shaman. Which of the aspects created by the Titans became the nefarious creature known as Deathwing? Syrah, Neltharion, Alexstrasza, it's Malagos, isn't it?
Ooh, it's the blue dragon you fight in Wrath of the Lich King. My answer is Neltharion.
Is it Neltharion? Okay, I couldn't remember. So you're right.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee. I've been expecting you.
Undercity.
Well done, adventurer. You have studied the text I asked you to, and now you have passed another of our tests.
I think that's the last step.
Well done, adventurer. You have passed the first portion of the test of lore. But there is still another question to be answered. But that question is not
So
mine to
I'm bound
ask.
in
Seek out
Thunderbluff.
Parkwall
Would fly over
Palace
to
in Lordaeron
Orgrimmar
City.
and then
He was a
Siblin.
great historian for the
I'm there too.
humans before the plague overtook him. Now he continues to seek enlightenment, but of a different nature. He will have another requirement of you before he asks you anything, but you have done masterfully thus far. I'm sure
Alex
you
Stratha
will
and
overcome
Ysera
his
are,
obstacles.
as we all know, pretty much quite alive and well, and Malygos, the blue aspect, he's gone a bit crazy mad, but he's alright.
It's all right.
Not like a 40-man raid on red dragons who will come by and kill him.
Yeah. No big deal. Not a big deal at all.
We shall meet again.
Not skinning anything. Sounds like a big deal to you? What, the dragon's not dying or going crazy? Deathwing is no big deal. He's a pussy. He only flies around and kills people randomly.
When mounted on the back of a
In
wind rider,
Cataclysm.
one
You don't
sees
see
that
him
its
for-
reputation for strength and speed is well earned.
Be careful.
He is. He's a big dragon who flies around and kills people randomly. He's a big wimp. He's do chicken shit to land and actually fight people. So that doing it randomly is what makes him a wimp? Well, yeah. I mean, he, like I said, he just flies up in the sky and people will randomly die when he flies over them. Just means he is smart? No, it means he's a wimp. He's basically dropping big dragon turds on you to kill you. The best part of it is the first time it happened, you have no idea what's happening. It's like, why does the sky go dark? What's with the yelling? Why am I dead?
Or that expansion event.
An expansion event for Cataclysm?
Or did he do this while you're playing in Cataclysm? I thought it was a pre-event.
I'm pretty sure I was in Cataclysm content when it happened.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was. I don't. Yeah.
Pretty much did all the zone quests, got my 2 characters to max level, and started with my main character on some dungeon running, equipping, and rep farming, and then the 3 months with Cataclysm ran out, and I was okay.
Still heavily into doing PvP and stuff at that point too. So, and actually, that's when I. Is that when I? Yeah, I think I started doing some raids too, and remembered why I don't do raids because it only took me like one. It's like, yeah, this isn't for me.
Yeah, pretty much did every raid from Classic, Burning Crusade, and Wrath of the Lich King. In my time, we did not beat the last raid in Wrath of the Lich King, the Ruby Sanctum with the dragons.
Hmm. I can't remember what I did. Like I said, I avoided most of the. I did dungeons, but I didn't do the raids that required multiple groups type stuff. It was just like, yeah, it was too much for me. When your short-term memory sucks and you can't be bothered to remember stuff, that can be death to a raid. So I tend to avoid those. Go stand here when this happens. I'm not going to remember that.
Yeah, I think that's what made Deadly Boss Mod so
Useful.
used.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big flashy lights, the yelling at you,
Yeah.
go away!
Yeah.
I think at one point for you have to leave the spot you're standing in, they defaulted to the sound file from Karazhan of the theater event when you're doing theater and you got the Little Red Riding Hood. And then the wolf was screaming at you, "Run, little child, run!"
Yeah. I did those. I did quite a bit of that with the guild I was running with at the time. 10 mans I can handle, but anything bigger than that.
10 man was cool. I think we beat the Lich King in 10 man before we did in 40, because in 40 was always someone who messed something up.
You know, so like Kata, but it happened at the same time. Went back to college for your ECE degree, and that kind of ended the original milestone. Yeah, that'll do it. Is that a raid where Leroy Jenkins was born? Leroy Jenkins was born in a 5-man dungeon, I believe.
UBRS, and I think it was a 10 man.
Was it a 10-man? Okay, I don't.
They were in front of the room with the many whelps. Many whelps.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Leroy Jenkins. God, worst meme ever. Has ruined so many other games. It ruined this game for a lot of people. Well, I know it's BRD, but it was a question of how big of a raid was it? I don't. Was it a 5 or a 10 man? I think it was a 5. Could have been a 10. I honestly don't know. I always thought it was a 5-man.
I was sure it was a 10 man UBRS run. They were standing in front of that big room with all those whelps, and that boss then could drop the priest shoulders. I think they were already talking about priest shoulders, that he wanted them for his healing set.
Ebony, welcome back. And BRD was 10 back then? Okay. I don't know if I remember.
BRD is one of my favorite instances. So big you can spend a whole weekend in there. If you do everything you can do in there.
That's a long time. Let's turn it a 5-man with Cataclysm. Okay. A lot of stuff was. Here comes our Zeppelin. Skyward, apparently the cost of Zeppelin rides is going up. Economists blame inflation. I would blame the rising cost of helium. No, sorry, hydrogen. Ouch. Keep bumping into my mic. This is not good. Every time I pick up my hand, I bash it into my mic. That's not a good thing. Jeff, I'm excited for whatever that Witcher guy is doing for some WoW show. What WoW show? I didn't know there was a WoW show.
Isn't he doing Warhammer 40k?
Oh, I think maybe that's what Jeff's talking about. Instead of World of Warcraft, it's Warhammer. I think that's what he's talking about. No, there's a Warhammer show that's being developed over on Prime? Is it Prime? Yeah, so we got that, and then we've got Fallout series come out on Prime as well, I think?
Yep. April.
Yeah, I saw that. It's coming out next month. Other than that, almost the same thing. Yeah, Warhammer and Warcraft are almost the same thing. Actually, not too terribly far off, but yeah. Warcraft is the cleaner version of Warhammer Fantasy. Not as much blood. Just as much racism, though. All the racism, none of the blood. I'm laughing, but it's true. We're not there yet, are we? Now we're there. And jump. Screw that up. Hit the wrong button. Dropped a totem at the top of on top of the Zeppelin there. Grounding totem, to help everybody get grounded. Fallout series needs to be as insane as the games. They weren't insane. I just have to sell Mrs. Gimpy on watching it. She shouldn't have it. I think she might enjoy Fallout, depending on how good it is.
Trailer looked alright so far.
Yeah, I don't trust trailers.
I know what you mean.
I try to get that through Mrs. Gimpy's head too. Is every time we're looking for something new to watch, she goes, "Let's watch a trailer. It gives you a good idea what the show's about." And I just look at it, I go, "No, it doesn't." They're lying to you with a trailer. That's the whole point of a trailer.
I watched trailer for video games in the 80s, 90s and played those games. I know what wrong trailers show you.
Yeah, they lie to you. Trailers are lies. Games, movies.
Or looking at the box cover art of 80s games and then playing them.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. No, box art for anything is a lie. Remember in Fallout 3 when you got Sharon as a sidekick? Two are too cynical. There's cynical and then there's, realistic. Or experienced.
And it's always nice when someone wishes to speak to me. How are things with you, adventurer? Braug sent you. Impossible. Brave Dordanil took a leap of faith, fought and overpowered a powerful elemental. Bah! You're probably a farce. Some adventurer that overheard talking in a tavern. And now you think you have what it takes to pass my test. So be it. adventurer.
Oh, you leveled up, didn't
I
you?
will
Or is that a
tell you
rep?
what you must seek.
Oh,
I will
I
even
think the
ask
next
you
part
my
is a
question.
monastery quest.
But not because you
Is
wish
it?
to prove yourself. Knowledge is far more important than strength. Even as others seem to pass you by in ability, your
Yep,
knowledge
Test
of
of
the
Lore,
world will be
dungeon
more
quest,
valuable.
library.
Go to the monastery in the north of Tirisfal Glades.
Well,
In the library there, a book called
Oh, shit.
Beginnings of the Undead Threat resides. It was used by the now corrupt paladins there to train them to fight my kind. Bring it to me.
That's gonna be a problem. Yeah, no big deal.
I mean, before Saturday you can park Mickey in the entrance and we can clear it with our main group till the point where the book is. When I pick it up, then you can just knock over and we invite you into the group. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's always possible. Just not the best healer, that's all. If that's even
No,
gonna
we clear it to that
Oh,
point.
clear
Then
it
you
to the
log
point.
over.
Yep, makes sense.
Alrighty then, perfect.
All set?
Now I know why this weapon for the last part of the quest is so good.
Because it's in a dungeon.
And of course, you know, it's a one-handed hammer. If you're going two-handed, you don't need it really much.
Well, no, if I end up doing any type of PvP, I'm gonna want two-handed weapons anyway. So,
And I saw your offhand. Yep, you need a new offhand.
yep. Oh, I definitely need an offhand. That's not a joke.
Alright, I'm porting back.
Okay. Nail this house. Like, get help with your 40 shaman. Well, it's not a huge deal to do. Oh, I got a new belt I'm supposed to be wearing. Sharon the Ghoul had been sort of brainwashed to think that whoever owned his contract had a soul and couldn't be harmed. His previous employer made Sharon do all kinds of horrible things. Of course. Then the guy sold his contract to you, and he realized that the previous guy was no longer protected. Q1 gory silly steen. Yeah, it happens. You can almost solo the library, just need a little help with kicking monks. I'm not quite there yet. Turn this stuff into useful stuff. So, what should I do? Quests? Guess I don't have much of a choice, do I? Where should I go? I should go to Stranglethorn because half of our group on Saturdays doesn't want to do Stranglethorn, so I probably should do it on this character. Just to be different. Try for the totem.
I like Stranglethorn. At the moment you get the mount.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go check on the dogs. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Try for the totem book. I'll worry about that stuff later. Not really up for doing dungeon runs at the moment. Just want to relax for the most part. I don't want to work too hard today. Oh, I got bracers too. Get them. So Stranglethorn. Can I? Don't think I can get it to there from up here. Low stress farm. Very easy as elemental at 40.
How may I be of service?
Looks like I have to go the long way around.
Beware, our enemy is abound.
Yeah, I guess I'll go back to it.
What is it?
It's a low stress farm, very easy at elemental 40. It's my it's my break time, isn't it?
Yep. And I'm out of the channel.
Embrace the shadow.
See you, Hurricane. Thanks for the help. So I need to take the stupid Zeppelin back to Orgrimmar. We'll go see if the Zeppelin's there or not. Hopefully it won't take too long. So... Oh, actually, since I'm going to be in the area too, I should probably go over to Westfall and get the next step in the Sleeping Bag quest. Since I'm on this side of the world, I'll be on this side of the world. It's not too far away from where I'm supposed to be, or gonna be. More space. Not friendly with the undead yet. Nope, not yet. Someday. Okay, so what do we have in this area as far as turn-ins go? That's just complete their journey. Yeah, that's just a breadcrumb quest. Breadcrumb quest. So don't worry about that one. That's wary, so that's where I'm going to be going. I was over here. Do some of this stuff because it's level appropriate for me. And grab that while we're over in the area. So, go back to Orgrimmar. Take the Zeppelin down to Gromgol. And then run up to Westfall and then come back. Just because I'm there. Come on, Zeppelin, there you are. Actually, I'll take the break while just traveling, because there's nothing to see here. So, I'll take a break. Nothing will be happening important while I'm doing this, and thank you all very much for watching. Back in a few minutes. Enjoy the dog video.